Hello friends, this is Reza. Welcome to channel Reza Blade, and I am doing something different today. I have recorded a video without the audio successfully going through, so this is a voiceover, believe it or not. And I know I've been gone for a long time, and I addressed that a little more specifically in the video, but quite frankly, I don't remember what I said. We are reviewing a really awesome box today from My Mani Box by Beautometry. There are two MoYou London plates, and I used them both. And I give you a bunch of examples, and the two polishes you get in this box, they go together. I'll show you in a little bit. But, you know, animal print is on trend again this summer, and gosh, I would love to know what I'm pointing at. Anyway, I did some sample sticks, as you can see in the middle there. And I'm probably blathering on about something. The Mani, this is the giveaway that I will be filming pretty soon. We have the awesome Beautometry music and band plate. It is so cool. I love how large some of the images are. They really are great for people with long nails. So that's one of the things I'm giving away, and giving you a long look at it, I guess. The next thing I'm giving away is, next thing I'm giving away is the Rockstar plate, and that's kind of blues jazz themed. Pretty awesome there. Another thing that's in this particular giveaway is a Beauty Big Bang plate that is very abstract and on trend. Abstract has been on trend for a little while now. I'm seeing it fade away sometimes, but I mean, it's still going strong, really. There is some awesome cuticle putty from Beautometry to make the best stuff. It really is so emollient. And that red Queen stamping polish is from H. La Cosadora. And I think that might be everything that I'm giving away. No, this is a shimmery gold top coat from China Glaze called Golden Enchantment. And so make sure that you're subscribed for these giveaways. I do check to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. And I'd like to thank Beautometry for the opportunities for these giveaways. I'm hoping at some point I'm going to start talking about the plates here. All right, so the polishes. Here are the two polishes. We've got Felicity, and that's kind of like a warm, I don't know, kind of a diluted terracotta color. And the Oops 27 from Phoenix is like a beautiful purple with flakies and a kind of an orange iridescence. So something that I figured out before I did the nails on my left hand was that the purple would really go really well on top of the terracotta. So I did that. So I've got some swatches down there. I hope I do show them to you of what the clay looks like on its own, the Felicity, what the Oops looks like on its own from Phoenix, and then the middle swatch is the, okay, yeah, there we go. See, there's the Cream by Artis Nails. Great brand, beautiful polishes, never had a bad polish from them. And that is the Phoenix Oops 27. Love this. This is two coats because you can still see the blue tacky putty underneath that. And then my middle one is what they look like with the purple on top of that terracotta color. Isn't that just amazing? And then on my left hand, I'm wearing a Mani where I mattified it, so you can really see how beautiful that is. It's gorgeous. And the plate that I use to do those stamps is from, no, I am holding the wrong plate. I don't know. So anyway, it's really pretty though. let me see. I'm looking at my notes. Here we go. Festive Collection 74 from Beautometry. One of the My Manny boxes. This is a MoYou London plate. That's what I used for that hand. And now I'm going to show you a couple of examples earning the term demo. Oh, no, here we go. These are the things I did beforehand. So this is my orange tabby cat tribute Manny. Oh, and I had forgotten to show you the bunny decals, which will also be in the giveaway. And those did come with this box. Anyway, so I did a lot of animal print kind of things, but I also did that full Manny with the orange tabbies, who are, interesting fact, 80% of them are male because it's located, that gene is located on the X chromosome. And the pattern that I have in here is called a mackerel pattern on a tabby. And then we've got the tabby hanging from things. I dotted those yellow flowers in there because I didn't just want plain old green. And then the tabby on the right is all, he's all slouched because he's probably cleaning himself. Anybody who's ever owned a cat probably knows that 1 foot up in the air position that I'm discussing. I didn't really get a good still of my, oh yeah, and under the pure stripes nails, that's a gradient that I did. And that thumbnail was reverse stamped. I stole the circle from one of the enchantment images, filled it in with nude, and then stamped my little dude on top of it. I had a really hard time figuring out what all of these things were until I was in the middle of swatching everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's just cats and dogs. How could I not have realized it's just cats and dogs? So anyway, that was fun. In my demo video, you might have seen me talk about what I thought everything was, and it won't that be a hoot to listen back to. Anyway, so the unboxing video is what I'm talking about. This is the demo video, and I will demo eventually. I don't know why I'm still talking about orange tabbies. I mean, they share one brain cell among them. That's the myth. I think they're hilarious and fun. I've always wanted one, but you know, I hope you like that Manny, especially since I've spent so much time showing it to you. Let's move on. So I have talked about that. Now I'm going to talk about these. I did 3 of the animal print. The red on top of the black is Hit the Bottles Vermilion 2-1. The best red out there for stamping on black. It is just perfect. And then here on that pink and nude and black leopard print, I used Scotch tape for a color block section right there, and I hand stitched, meaning hand painted some stitches on there to make it look like a really interesting textile nail. And then the middle one is covered in those tiny little kind of leopard print patterns, and I used a Crazy Cat Lady stamp for that meow at the very bottom. I don't know if you can see it. It's really subtle, but I liked the idea of the design. The cat that is white from the Enchanted plate that is on the right of the leopard print nail I'm still talking about. That cat, I don't remember what base color that is, but gosh, I love it. Something beautiful. It's very shifty. It's very iridescent, and it goes really well with the cat image. And then on the right, the far right, you can see I did that Siamese cat. Lev Siamese cats are very vocal. And I used a kind of an interesting little white for the background. I collect interesting whites. They are, even though I'm on a no buy, technically, I do pick up interesting whites and interesting blacks whenever I can. whenever I can afford it. Okay, so I'm pulling these out. These are, I think I told you that it's MoYou London 14 Enchanted and MoYou London Trend Hunter Trend Hunter 20. And I'm going to show you just a little bit of what you can do with these plates. I hope you get some ideas from what I shared just before. Let's see. All right, I'm picking what I'm going to do. I'm still picking. Oh, no, I'm not picking. I did the little doggy. And this is going to be an adventure and failure. Your preview. So I did the reverse stamp pretty well. That's all right. But this brush that I pick up, I didn't do like a careful preliminary first step wash off the brush, Reza. So you're going to see me pick up a brush and put it in the white and directly on the dog. And I'm going to pick up some pink iridescence that will not go away. So, I can't wait to watch myself fail. I got to get out the popcorn. All right, so here we go. I think I'd like to be zooming in a little bit further, but I think I'm giving myself a little room to work so you can see what my hands are doing and not just the stamp. So here I go. I'm going to make the disaster in just a second. Watch. Oh boy, you didn't count on that, did ya? Look at all that pink. Now you have to decide whether you want to do it all over again or whether you're just going to have a dog that for some reason, maybe a kid with Kool-Aid on his mouth just gave the dog raspberries on his tummy. I don't know. But I do know that I did wash off that brush. And remember, after you clean it in acetone, rinse it in the water, because that acetone will passively eat away at that brush, and that brush will go bye-bye. And brushes can be costly. I really hope this is recording. Please tell me how you like the voiceover. I really apologize for the failure a little bit ago. I have no idea. I mean, I have a brand new, this microphone was a gift for my birthday. I think this mic set is $150. So you would think that there would be no trouble. I do suspect this is a user error problem. So, yeah, my fault. So I did something. Maybe I didn't plug something all the way in. We'll see. So here I am just trying to fill out the reverse stamp. I'm still kicking myself during this video. The whole time I'm just kicking myself over that silliness with the pink. I know so much better than that. I've been stamping for, 8 years? I know these things. But whatever. The little polka dot, the white and the polka dot nail that I'm putting the puppy on, it's fun, and I don't think it will mind the pink. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I do take my polish off the wand instead of using a palette, because I hate wasting polish on palettes. Anytime I see dry paint on palettes, it just makes me very, very sad. So here I am with a real small detail brush, and I'm just getting in there, because, with these clear jelly stampers, you can look on the other side and you can see whether there are any spaces that you've accidentally left. Now I am stamping this dog that is ostensibly white onto a white background with polka dots. So it doesn't really need much treatment at all. But look at that little boy. He's a good doggo. And then now I am, apparently still not perfect. It's got to be perfect. Except I overshot it by a little bit. So that's why I put 2 coats of protector on top of the stamp before I paint, because sometimes I need to use my fingernail to kind of nudge it back in the lines. because I don't like to redo stuff. I don't like to do it over. I've spent so much of my life redoing failed reverse stamps. Comment below if you feel my pain on that one. I hope everybody's been okay. I apologize. After my mom died, I just didn't care about anything. And recently I had a friend take me to Chicago just to get away for a weekend. And she took me out to some super fancy restaurants that I was way underdressed for. And at the end of the weekend, I was exhausted, but I felt like my spirit had been kind of renewed. So anyway, I filmed the unboxing well before Chicago. And then I filmed the demo yesterday. So you can see, like, I'm just not having any energy. I'm also facing long COVID, which on top of fibromyalgia and a number of other things that I'm dealing with, it's just not fun. I go to my physical trainer today, though, so I'm pretty excited. We're going to probably do some bench pressing. At a measly 55 pounds, but you know what? Whatever I can do, I can do. Here is where probably I'm going to grab the other swatch stick and stamp. Now, I do wish I'd gone with a different color combo for this, because this gold is fabulous. It's beautiful. It's sparkly. And I thought, oh, I'll use a foil polish, Silver Chrome by Emily DeMolly. I got that at What's Up Nails. I really thought it would be contrasting enough. If I had done a deeper gold, like an antique gold, it would have worked out. But here I am going to stamp this for you. Now remember, when you're stamping empty space tiles like that, you're really going to want to keep your stamper as close as parallel or flat to the plate as you can. Obviously you can't like just lay it down on the plate, but just really get that angle super acute, like 6 or 7 degrees, just as flat as you can get it. And then I'm going to, I tend to use a harder card when I do these empty space ones. And this is, you can tell this is where I'm explaining to you something I just explained to you. So my timing is a little off here. All right, and now I'm going to just grab that. I think I do take a moment to use a bit of Scotch tape to clean up the image, just in case. There we go. And if you will take note, when I stamp it, I am not exactly happy with it, but I mean, it is fancy. It's very fancy. Like the restaurants I went to in Chicago, where it was like $80 a plate. I could wear those nails there. And they wouldn't even look like leopard print because, I mean, be honest with me. Does that look like leopard print? No, it doesn't. Okay, so my initial plan was the foliage I just pointed out, my initial plan was to take that little foliage and put it at the top. But I was just like, this is so discotheque. I can't put plant life on it. I'm not on the train that is pulling both discotheque and plant life. So anyway, so I did that one, and now I'm probably going to show you how I also, if you're having contrast troubles, try putting a matte top coat on it. Sometimes that helps so much. Anyway, I really do love the way that just shines. All right, we're gonna get back to the dog here. Normally I do a coat behind him and I'd back him in white, but it's on a white surface that I'm stamping and he's already white. Well, except for that inconvenient pink translucent sparkle on his belly. But here we go. This is, oh, it's not on white, it's on green, but still. I handed those dots, obviously. They're not perfect. They're not supposed to be. I'm going to be using some sticky base coat here. I got mine from Nevermind. Also based in Chicago. I had a boyfriend in college who was from the Ukraine, and he said, instead of Chicago, he said Chicago every time. And so sometimes I find myself saying Chicago because it's fun to say like that. I mean, I do hope that you enjoy life enough to take the time to mispronounce words deliberately. I mean, that's really a gift that we give to ourselves. Anyway, so here we go. Actually, that reminds me, like WKRP in Cincinnati. I'm talking about my nails again. I don't know why. WKRP in Cincinnati, they had that dude who called Chichi Rodriguez. I can't even say it. He called her Chai Rodriguez. It was the worst. And I think I was probably like 5 years old when I saw that. But oh, look at that poor pink. You know what? I think he's got conjunctivitis. I think that poor puppo, look. Or cellulitis. Look at that. He needs to see a doctor. But it's just a demo, and I just did it to show you an option. I do love those nails. I also love the ones I did of my tabby. Not my tabby. My orange cat. I think that's tabby. Calico's chicks. I think it's chick cats who are calico. I could be wrong. I only know about the 80% marmalade cat are male, just because I thought it was just the funniest thing ever. Because you always hear about how crazy they are. Do you follow any of them on TikTok? I follow lots of animals on Facebook Reels. I'm not getting it on TikTok. Ever. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Do please like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry about the voiceover. I'll do it right next time. And keep out on a look. I mean, I have another unboxing coming out in the next couple of days, as well as that giveaway video. And I prepared absolutely no puns for my sign-off today. So I'm just going to say sayonara, and I will see you as soon as I can.